पिछले 4 ਦਿਨਾਂ ਤੋਂ ਤਸਮਾਨੀਆ ਦੇ ਵੈਸਟ ਕੋਸਟ ਲਾਈਨ ਤੇ ਤਕਰੀਬਨ 500 ਪਾਇਲਟ ਵੇਲਸ ਸਟ੍ਰੈਂਡ ਹੋ ਗਈਆਂ, ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਵਿੱਚੋਂ 380 ਵੇਲਸ ਦੀ ਮੌਤ ਹੋ ਗਈ ਹੈ ਅਤੇ 50 ਵੇਲਸ ਨੂੰ ਰੈਸਕਿਊ ਕਰ ਲਿੱਤਾ ਗਿਆ ਹੈ। ਸੋ ਵੇਖੋ ਇਸ ਤੇ ਦਲਜੀਤ ਸਿੰਘ ਦੀ ਖਾਸ ਰਿਪੋर्ट।
ਆਸਟ੍ਰੇਲੀਆ ਦੇ ਸਟੇਟ ਤਸਮਾਨੀਆ ਤੋਂ ਜੋ ਲੇਟੈਸਟ ਅਪਡੇਟ ਹੈ ਉਹਦੇ ਮੁਤਾਬਕ 380 ਵੇਲਸ ਦੀ ਮੌਤ ਹੋ ਚੁੱਕੀ ਹੈ ਤੇ 50 ਵੇਲਸ ਨੂੰ ਰੈਸਕਿਊ ਕਰ ਲਿੱਤਾ ਗਿਆ। ਦਰਸ਼ਕਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਦੱਸ ਦਈਏ ਕਿ ਪਿਛਲੇ 4 ਦਿਨਾਂ ਤੋਂ ਤਕਰੀਬਨ 500 ਵੇਲਸ ਤਸਮਾਨੀਆ ਦੇ ਵੈਸਟ ਕੋਸਟ ਦੇ ਬੀਚਿਸ ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਸਟ੍ਰੈਂਡ ਹੋ ਗਈਆਂ ਸੀ, ਜਿਹਦੇ ਕਰਕੇ ਕਿ 380 ਵੇਲਸ ਦੀ ਮੌਤ ਹੋ ਗਈ। ਫਿਰ ਰੈਸਕਿਊ ਆਪਰੇਸ਼ਨ ਜਾਰੀ ਰਿਹਾ, ਜਿਹਦੇ ਤਹਿਤ 50 ਵੇਲਸ ਨੂੰ ਬਚਾ ਲਿੱਤਾ ਗਿਆ ਤੇ ਹਾਲੇ ਵੀ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਰੈਸਕਿਊ ਆਪਰੇਸ਼ਨ ਹੈ ਉਹ ਆਲਰੇਡੀ ਚੱਲ ਰਿਹਾ। ਤਸਮਾਨੀਆ ਦੀ ਅਥਾਰਟੀਜ਼ ਨੇ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਦੱਸਿਆ ਕਿ ਇਹ ਆਸਟ੍ਰੇਲੀਆ ਦੀ ਹਿਸਟਰੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਸਭ ਤੋਂ ਵੱਡੀ ਫਿਗਰ ਹੈ, ਜਿਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਕਿ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਕਿ ਵੇਲਸ ਦੀ ਇੰਨੀ ਵੱਡੀ ਤਾਦਾਦ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਮੌਤ ਰਜਿਸਟਰ ਹੋਈ ਹੈ। ਲੇਕਿਨ ਇਹਦਾ ਕਾਰਨ ਇਹ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਕਈ ਸਾਲਾਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਇਹ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਵੇਲਸ ਹੈ ਸਟੈਂਡ ਹੋ ਜਾਂਦੀ ਹੈ ਬੀਚਿਸ ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ। ਉਹਦਾ ਕੀ ਕਾਰਨ ਹੈ ਉਹ ਹਾਲੇ ਵੀ ਇੱਕ ਕੁਐਸਚਨ ਮਾਰਕ ਬਣਿਆ ਹੋਇਆ ਹੈ।
Operations are progressing this morning. We're continuing with the rescue operation. We still have live animals that are viable for rescue. So that's where our focus will be today, but at the same time we're starting initial efforts with collection for disposal of carcasses.
And we heard yesterday that there was around 30 still alive on the sandbar. Is that still the case?
Look, there may be that number still alive. We've prioritised the animals this morning and we believe that there are around 20 that are viable in terms of retrieving them off the sandbar and releasing them out to sea.
Is that partly due to more whales being rescued yesterday after we had a chat with you?
It probably is. That is part of the picture. Certainly yesterday the final tally was great. We've now retrieved 70 whales or thereabouts off the sandbar and released them out to sea.
And how did that number jump from 50 to 70? Is that just in the last bit of daylight hours?
Look, we've been getting more efficient as we've gone along, but it's also just the transference of information. So we've been giving the best information that we've had at any point in time. And it wasn't until we did the final tally, when we'd done all of the debriefs of the crews coming back in last night, that we had that final number and realised that there was actually a greater number than we, sort of been anticipating.
And I heard earlier this week you've been tagging the whales. On Tuesday we had a view that you'd re-beach. Is that still an issue, them re-beaching?
I think re-beaching is always a concern. There's always a risk there, but to date we seem to have only had the first few that have re-beached, but they are tagged, so if that starts to occur we'll pick it up pretty quickly.
Now my maths is a little bit bad, so just to clarify, yesterday you said that 50 had been rescued, 25 the day before, 25 yesterday, and that there was 30 still alive. So now you're saying that there's 70 that have been rescued, so that means that there's more. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like I'm just sort of figuring out where those numbers come from.
Yeah, okay. Well, look, at any point in time, it really is an estimate. I don't know who's been up in an aircraft and had a look at the site, but it is a complex site. Many of the whales are submerged, and so we've made our best efforts to do the counts. When it comes to assessing which animals are alive and which animals are dead, it is difficult. We certainly do our best to provide the most accurate numbers that we can. But at the end of the day, they are estimates. But we're still saying that the total number of animals involved is around 470. I think there will be a bit of ebb and flow with the total number of dead, the total that we've retrieved and released. And, we're now saying that we've got about 20 viable animals that we think have the strength to be successfully released.
How is the welfare of those animals? We heard yesterday a little bit about the potential for euthanasia of some of those. Is that something that you're considering?
Chris?
Yeah, so it's definitely something we've always got in the back of our mind as we're planning. We're actually considering euthanasia.
ਨਾਲ ਦਰਸ਼ਕਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਦੱਸ ਦਈਏ ਕਿ ਇਸ ਟਾਈਮ ਤੇ ਵੀ ਰੈਸਕਿਊ ਆਪਰੇਸ਼ਨ ਜਾਰੀ ਹੈ ਤੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਕੋਸ਼ਿਸ਼ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਕਿ ਵੇਲਸ ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਦੀ ਮੌਤ ਹੋ ਚੁੱਕੀ ਹੈ, ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਵੇਟ ਕਈ ਟਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਤੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਕਾਰਕੈਸਸ ਨੂੰ ਕਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਉਸ ਚੀਜ਼ ਨੂੰ ਹੈਂਡਲ ਕਰਨਾ ਉਹ ਇੱਕ ਚੈਲੰਜ ਭਰਿਆ ਕੰਮ। ਦਲਜੀਤ ਸਿੰਘ, PTC ਨਿਊਜ਼, ਆਸਟ੍ਰੇਲੀਆ।